Hey, my name is Anthony Woodruff. This is a video response to Gary Vaynerchuk from the Gary V Show, or Ask Gary V Show. Although he does it a bit better. This is my little impersonation of him, by the way. I asked my very first question, and to be honest with you, Gary, if you ever see this video, thank you for answering my question. I suppose on one side, I could be a little bit disappointed that the Jets just so happened to lose, and so therefore you got all pissy and salty, as you like to put it as well. And I suppose, yeah, not quite the answer I was expecting, but still, thank you ever so much. Right, my question to Gary was, you say we should work for free, but how do we know that people aren't just trying to get us to work for nothing? His answer was, we don't know. There are no guarantees in life, and so therefore, go with your gut feeling, and it's up to you. If you want to go and do it, do it. If not, don't. And on the other side, don't go and bitch that nothing ever fucking happened to you throughout your life because you never took those opportunities. Which I think is a fair statement. Actually, talking about the opportunities, I'm not really quite sure whether he said that, but that's my interpretation of his answer. His answer is a little bit longer, and I don't want to spend so much time talking about that. Go and watch the video. I'll put a link down the bottom and fill your boots on that one. Right. Now, when I asked the question, I'd actually already thought about the answer. So here's my answer to my question. First of all, we've got to get something straight. There's no such thing as free work. It's going to cost you time and money. And let's just face it, time is the most invaluable thing that we can actually give to anybody these days. So that's the first thing. The second thing is if you want to go out and do something, you have this project in your head, and you want to get out there and do it, then fucking do it. Don't hold back. Yeah? Execute it. Ideas are nothing without execution. Cheers, Gary, for that one. Happy with that, and I'm going to use it as well. Stolen. Right. But then we get on to the point of, that's all very well, you going off of your back, posting that to social media, and hopefully everyone will like it, come back to you and say, hey, that's fantastic, come and do this for me, and we will give you money. So that's great. When somebody asks you, can you do this, and can you do it for free, then you seriously need to think about what's my ROI on this. They're going to use the word exposure, and you have to then seriously consider, am I actually going to get any exposure? I've had people say to me, can I use this? I have thousands of people that look at my website, it's going to be great exposure for you, and the ultimate truth of it is, no fucker cares. And so they get a free picture and you get nothing. And I think if you're absolutely honest with them and say, listen, that doesn't work. Now, if you're asking me, do I want to give it for free? Well, I've already done a couple of things for you for free. I suppose now it's time that you put your hand in your pocket and actually start paying for my services. And as photography, that's not really directly sort of to my business, which is DJing and running an event company. So let me just turn that around and look at a different option. And that would be somebody saying to me, hey, Anthony, we've got this great big event, 1,000 people, they are quite affluent, and this is going to be great exposure for you. And I have to then seriously consider, well, what are the chances that somebody's going to get back and actually ask me to do another event for them or one of those guests somewhere else where I can actually then get some money? And whenever I have somebody asking me to do something for free, sometimes I really do have to consider whether they are insulting my intelligence, that they seriously think that I am prepared to do something for free in some vain attempt of me getting some sort of exposure, and that they actually think that this exposure is some form of payment. And just because somebody else is prepared to do it for nothing, especially if you know me and you know my work, then don't ask me to do it for free. And that's my answer to you, is if somebody knows what you're actually capable of and they're still asking for free work and using the word exposure as some form of payment, fuck them off. Okay, you don't have to be quite so rude as that. You can say I'm busy, or I'm sorry, I don't believe the ROI on it is actually going to be, sort of worth my investment. And so, just be honest with them. But still, it's ultimately up to you. If you want to get pulled over the table, be my guest. But you don't have to be. But you do have to see the opportunities. Because you can't keep looking at your feet saying nothing ever comes my way and I never get any opportunities when you're too fucking blind to see them. It's me, Anthony Woodruff, and I'm going to catch you later.